Guys, welcome back to my corner of the internet. I wanted to do just a sit down, play with makeup kind of video. I've been missing these kind of videos, these old school makeup videos where I just share with you guys the things that I like to put on or how I go about doing my makeup throughout the weeks and stuff. So I'm kind of trying to incorporate this more and you guys get to see more of my stuff on camera instead of me just talking about it or showing you how much I love things. So I'm trying to do this more often. We'll see how often I can get it done. Now that the kids are in school, it is a lot easier for me to do and I can just sit down and enjoy my time with you guys. And that's what I want, is just more of an intimate time with you guys doing my makeup. So today I want to share, I think at this point I already uploaded my video sharing with you guys all of my palettes that are in my everyday drawer, the palettes that I really can't categorize in a season in my collection. So they just sit in my drawer because they can be used all year long. So I'm going to use a few of those today to share with you guys what I mean. So all I did and what I'll mostly do in these videos is always do my brows. I just put this on my brows. This is the Maybelline Super Slick. So that's all that I have on my brows. And then I primed my eyes with the MAC Prep and Prime and Laying Low paint pot. So this is what I use all the time. That's what it looks like. You guys can actually see, like, it looks like my skin tone. I love this shade. Oh my gosh, it's definitely my favorite. So I know this is a bit much, but we're using the MAC palettes today. It is a bit much, I know, I'm well aware. I want to use this particular shade in the Mariah palette. This one's called Twinks. It's a luster, I think a luster shade. It's a really, really pretty shade, but in here, I do not have any transition shades that I can use. So I'm bringing in two other palettes because I am extra. And there's a few shades that I want to use in each of them. So this is why I brought both of them in, because I don't know which ones to use. So I think I'm going to start out with this one. This is the Nordstrom one. I'm using this shade right here. It's Bamboo. I don't know, is Bamboo still available on the MAC website? I don't think so. It used to be. So if you have it, pull it out. These videos, to be honest with you, are more of an inspirational kind of video. I am not doing this unless I specifically say I'm testing these out or I just got these new things. I'm not doing these videos to kind of rub old things in your face in the sense of like, oh, you missed out on this, or giving you guys FOMO. It's more of shop your stash. See what you have similar. There's nothing that we have on the market that you don't have something already in your collection. And if you don't have it, there's a reason why. You probably are not liking it or don't care for it, or it just doesn't suit you. So just bear that in mind. When you don't have something, there's a reason why most of the time. So that's Bamboo. I just put it on the crease. I just wanted something transitional. So I grabbed Bamboo. And then there was a reason why I pulled this one out and I don't remember. Oh, I know why. It's because I wanted Saddle, right? Yes, this is Saddle right here. And I just wanted just a hint of it in my crease just to kind of transition it a little bit better. So let me grab a brush. So let me know what you guys think about these kind of videos. I just want to share with you guys the actual makeup. And the whole point of this is just for you to get inspired to maybe create a look, you know, dupe out your own collection. That's the whole point of this. Like, this is what I do when I see somebody do their own makeup. I kind of like get inspiration on my own. So I put Saddle on. So now I'm going to grab this shade right here with the same fluffy brush because I do not want this very potent on my eyes. So I'm just like dabbing in here and then bouncing off on my hand I'm just trying to get a wash of this because I know this can get dark. It is such a beautiful shade. It is a beautiful shade. It's nothing unique, you guys. I'm sure you have something in your collection. I'm sure Patrick Ta has something. Natasha Denona, one of her palettes. ColourPop. So whatever you got, pull it out if you like this look. This is something that I just wanted to kind of put together. I do have somewhere to go. Last minute. This was not what I was intending. Normally, everything's done online, but this time around, I have to go into the office to actually fill out paperwork so I can start working again. I was surprised that I didn't get the email. So I got an email late last night saying that the normal person in HR that normally does all this is out until January. So somebody else popped in and this is why everything is so late. So I was wondering why I could not get in or do what I needed to do. I was waiting patiently. So now I have to go into the office to go just sign a few things so then I can start again. start again. It's like, this is the yearly thing every year because it's like a temp. So every year I have to go ahead and refill everything out to make sure that, do you want to come back? Do you not want to come back? Here you. Because this is so, there's a lot going on the lid. I don't think I need an eyeliner. Normally I would smudge an eyeliner. Just trying to add a little bit more right here. So pretty. See? It's a soft, smoky look, and I'm just gonna blend out these edges. It's nothing extravagant. Looks like I did a lot, but I didn't do much. I'm gonna show you step by step of what I like to use, because sometimes I just do these get ready with me's without telling you guys why, because I'm always having a story to tell you guys. Believe me, I have more stories to say if you want me to do those too, because I can do makeup related ones where I just share with you guys the makeup stuff, and then I can also share with you guys this, like storytelling. So I use only this here, as you guys can see, because it is mattifying, but it is pore filling, so I like it. So I just put it here where I need to. I don't put it on my chin because I noticed lately as I've gotten older, my chin gets dry real quick. Like, that's the first place I know that I could see my chin getting dry, and certain foundations will stick there, so I have to be extra careful. All right, my usual cream bronzer. I know some people think I'm cuckoo for doing it this way. I use cream bronzer because you guys can see this SPF really whitens my face out even more than what it really is. This is not as how white my face is, but the SPF that I use makes my face super white. And if I put just my foundation over this, it's just gonna not match drastically on my face compared to the rest of my body. So I use a cream bronzer to kind of warm up my face again and help the foundation, because I'm not buying a foundation just to do this. So this cream bronzer has been working wonderfully for it, and I really do like it. So I just kind of work it on my forehead, on my cheeks, and on my chin. That's really it. I don't put it all over my face. All right, we're gonna grab this highlighter that I normally grab here. I just saw that MAC came out with these new highlighters. They do look beautiful, but it looks similar to this. And since I'm already using this, like, I'm not interested in liquid or cream highlighters, honestly. If anything, I am dying for MAC to come out with like a Glow Play bronzer line. I would be all over that. That I could go behind, because as much as I do like the Anastasia bronzer, I can't use it all year round. And if MAC would come out with one that I can use all year round, it would solve all my problems, because I notice any cream stick bronzers that are out there, they don't last more than 3 months on me. I use them up in 3 months, and that's just too short of a time for what I'm paying. And then this one has lasted me a really long time, but it doesn't work all year long. So I'm like stuck. So if MAC could come out with a cream bronzer like that, oh my gosh, that would be my thing. I am waiting patiently. They've come out with the lip erasers again. They've come out with the liquid highlighters. They come out with those glossy lip liners. Guys, I haven't bought any of those stuff because that's not really like my interest. I want a cream bronzer. I really do. Can't find any that just look nice. So just using my NARS Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. I really do like a tinted moisturizer. I have to get used to a full coverage again. I do have some full coverage like the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I have to get used to that look because I've been using tinted moisturizers up because they have SPF in them. So I'm trying to use them up so they don't go bad on me. It's been a while since I used anything full coverage. So this winter, I'm going to switch over to full coverage just to get myself used to it. Typically, that's what I do. The summertime, I use light coverage. In the wintertime, I'll use full coverage. I'm going to use the Maybelline. These two have been some of my favorites this summer. The Lancome one is really good. I love the formula, but this color, with the amount of darkness that I have, I need something more like golden-y based. So this has been working so good for me. I really have been liking it. So I've been gravitating towards that one a little bit more. I'm putting this here. Why I don't put it here and here, or the reason I do my concealer here instead of like up here, I noticed that every time I would put my concealer here, it would create so much texture under my eyes, It was horrible, horrible. It would dry all this up over here. So now I tend to kind of bring it down a little bit, or even in the center, to kind of help myself out. It just looks so crepey in there as much as I tried everything. So I have to position my concealer differently from most people. And yes, because I lower it down, I get a crease in here. But to me, that's so much easier to fix. I just look up and then I blend it out, done. This crepiness in here and texture, I just can't work with throughout the day. It looks so bad. So I try to keep it lower, but then I have to be careful because when I smile, all these lines will form. So I have to kind of work with my lines too, you guys. It's like a whole thing. My under eyes, I feel like, have been giving me the most work, but I'm just accepting the fact that I'm no longer having 20-year-old under eyes. It is what it is. I just can't slap just whatever I want under there, however I want. Like, I have to really lightly set this. I can't not set it because it'll crease bad and then it'll fade away. But I can't set it heavily because then it will dry it out. So this has still been working wonders for me. Funny thing is that some things you just gotta learn. And then other things, it's like a trial and error. Now I'm just gonna grab my Maybelline Fit Me. I'm still using the shade that was gifted to me in 20. This is working for me in the summertime. I'm trying to use as much of it as possible because I know that I can only use this when I am this tan. I will have to switch out to something. And I gotta do a trial and error once the weather breaks. I think around like the end of September into October. You guys are gonna see a lot of Get Ready With Me is me testing out different kind of powders that I have gotten because this, I don't know if it'll work for me in the winter time. I need to find something like the Laura Mercier. I know I should just buy it and be done and over with it, but I want to try something else. So I have gotten a few other ones to see. I need something that'll set my foundation but not dry it out. So I have looked into like the Makeup Forever, the Mario one, Lancome, Clinique, even the Sydney Grace powder. We're gonna play with powder this time because I used up all my powder. So now I'm starting out fresh. So this is what I do. Starting out fresh with concealer, starting out fresh with powders. Last year or the year before was all foundations and lip liners. So I can say that I've been doing pretty good at just using up my stuff and then replenishing it and then not buying more. Just using the Studio Fix foundation. I like to, because this is a tinted moisturizer, I just kind of cover the parts that didn't cover with the powder or the foundation a little bit. Not that it is what it is. I have spots, whatever. It's part of aging. I've accepted it. I'm not trying to cover everything up. All right, we're using my Tarte bronzer. Yes, it is still alive, you guys. I have not used it all up yet. We're getting there though. My Project Pan update should be up soon. So then that way we can see where we stand with it and then do my fall one. I haven't even thought about what I'm going to use for fall. Isn't that pretty? I really like this bronzer. This bronzer reminds me of like NARS Nagluna, where it works for me all year round. These are the kind of products that I like. They work with me all year round. There are some things that I do like for like the fall. Oh my gosh, you guys. I tried Blush for like a date night in August. No, ma'am, that did not suit me at all. That is definitely a winter blush. I could not. I'm using the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in, what are you called? 24 karat Shimmer Brick. This was a limited edition one, but it's nothing that you don't have already. Trying to rotate through my stuff. These shimmer bricks are not spoken about as much, but they are stunning. They are stunning and you don't need that much. And I love that I can curate this like for the winter and then add this for the summer. It's really, really pretty. I am very surprised not many people talk about them because I still own quite a few and I still use them. So I guess I'll be the only one using them. I don't know if she's come out with any new ones either. I got this little kit from Polite Society. I posted a photo of it on my Instagram. So I just wanted to try this powder. This is their More Than Pretty powder. It's a universal powder, but it's in this little tiny like thing that I have to like go like this too. So I just want to try this out. So here's what it's looking like. And I'm just going to put it in the center of my face. So we're just going to grab and just like, Ooh, it is really mattifying. All right. I'm just putting it where I would normally mattify. Maybe this will be like a touch-up one for me. I actually like that. It actually mattified and kind of blurred all my stuff. And I only put it here. So, okay. I just don't like the fact that it's tiny and I got to put it on the back of my hand because it just is so tiny. For blush, they sent, this was part of the kit. This was one of their famous colors. This is called Paris. So here is Paris. We're going to, oh, it's more of a matte. I thought it was a glowy one. Look at that. It's like a matte blush. Okay. This up. Is it showing up? Yeah. Okay. It's a matte one. Okay. Normally the ones in these Balmies are typically radiant, like the Merit one. So I'm actually, like, that just completely took me off guard. I was expecting something glowy, not a matte one. So this is definitely one I can use in the summer. I have a harder time using the Merit ones in the summer because they're just too glowy and too glossy. And I'm very oily in the summer. But this color, okay. This one is not bad. It's a pretty color. I like that. And this one's called Paris. Apparently this is like one of their most used one. All right, I might look into these for the summer. I like this. That was completely left field. Yes, I like that. Did not expect that. All right, I'm gonna spray my all-nighter and then we will do our brows and finish off our eyes and lips. So I did my brows off camera, just make sure that they were nice and like fluffy. I tight lined with my Makeup Forever M10 liner. I'm still working on this sucker. I'm not gonna do my lower lash line because my uppers are very top heavy, like there's a lot going on. Then I'm gonna see how it looks like if I just leave it open, just because if I put something on my lower lash line, I feel like it'll close out my eyes and look very smoky, so I'm not gonna do that. But I do want to share with you guys that this is the, what is this? The mascara that was in that set. This is the Polite Society Greatest Lashes of All Time. This is what the wand looks like. I will tell you, it's a drier formula. It's not my favorite. At least I've only used it a few times. I'm going to see as I use it more and more if it's going to work. But because of that reason, I'm using my Too Faced Foreplay primer, mascara primer. I'm going to put these two together to see how I like it because I don't like it on its own. At least a few times that I've tried it, it's not doing what I want it to do. So I'm just going to do this really quick and then come back and show you my lashes. All right, last but not least, in this little kit, they have a glossy lip balm as well as a lip plumping glass oil or oil gloss. I'm not doing the plumping because I don't want to, you know, be crying because of my lips. So I'm going to use this one, and this is in the shade Brilliant. So we're going to try this out. It's like a squeezy tube. Ooh. Nice and shiny. Right up my alley. Has a sweet smell to it. It's like nice and slippery. I like. Ooh, my lips needed that bad. So this is the final look. I really, really like it. I don't need new stuff. Like, this is so pretty. And I'm going to keep using these more and more if you guys want me to, because there are some shades in here that are part of the permanent line, and obviously some of the ones that I used today were not, but this is absolutely beautiful. I love this look. This is something that I would wear during the day, and it's like a daytime kind of a smoky eye. I really, really like it. This whole entire set is available on Ulta's website if you're interested. You know, okay, out of all the things, honestly, that I love is this little bag. The little bag, I wish they would sell in different colors because I 100% would buy them in all the colors. Look at this thing. And it has a little pocket over here. Like, I want one for my daughter, so then she could put her little, like, personal items in here and put it in her book bag. Like, I really, really like this little bag. I love it for this little bag. But this little bag it comes with 5 things. They're best sellers. So the powder I really like. It's mattifying. It's small enough to travel with, just enough for like my T-zone. I like that. This blush surprised me 100%. I thought it was going to be a glowy one. It's more of a matte, which is perfect for the summer because you guys can see how glowy I am with the highlighter and everything else. This is perfect. I didn't try the plumping one because I'm nervous about that. This I really like. This lip balm, I really, really like that one. Mascara is something that I have to continue to use in order for me to like. I personally don't like rubbery wands. I like more of the natural bristle wands. So this is going to be a little bit more, but I did like it with my primer. I like that with the primer more. And then obviously I'll try this one out and let you guys know, because plumping sometimes really affects my lips. So that's all that I have, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Any requests for any specific palettes or looks, let me know in the comment section. A specific look, a fall look, you want me to do something with a specific eyeliner, whatever the case may be, you guys let me know and I'll be more than happy to do that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the video on the screen. God bless. I'm out.